Atlanta Hawks continue to sell pieces off, and the Los Angeles Clippers finally make a big move here, trading for one of the better three-point shooters in the league, Bogdan Bogdanovic from the Hawks. So they trade Terrence Mann, Bones Highland, and 3 second-round picks for Bogdanovic. So Bogdanovic, we know he's a good shooter, and now he goes to a team with James Harden, one of the better passers in the league, that could get him good shots and make things easier on this Clipper offense when they have times struggling. Bogdanovic hasn't played in the last couple weeks on the year. His numbers are definitely down, though. 10 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.8 threes, and 37% from the field. So Bogdanovic, it's definitely been a down year for him. That's why I don't think a first-round pick was involved in this deal. So top players haven't been involved in this deal, but Bogdanovic, we've seen it when he's right, like last season, 17 a game with 3 threes a game. He can really get things going. So I think going to Los Angeles to change the scenery can help Bogdanovic. And shooting's all about rhythm, and if he gets back in that rhythm, and like I said, you got a guy like James Harden, one of the better passers in the league, that gets the ball in the right spots, even though he did play with Trae Young, one of the best assisters in the league as well. But I think Bogdanovic, he just needed to change the scenery. DeAndre Hunter, who got traded as well earlier in the day, took some scoring and shots away from Bogdanovic. So now going to Los Angeles, I think he's going to fit right in at that small forward position, and it's definitely a position they needed to beef up a little bit, is Los Angeles. Now going back to the Atlanta Hawks, they missed out on Brandon Ingram, and now they shipped off Hunter. Bogdanovic today. And Terrence Mann, we've seen some flash games out of him this season. So man on the year, 6 points a game, 2.9 boards, 1.6 assists, 44% from the field. So man, he's playing about 20-25 minutes a game at most for this Los Angeles Clipper team. Guard position, like I said, they're good. They just need another guy to spread the floor, and if Kawhi Leonard misses more games, they got another forward in there with Bogdanovic. And Bones Highland, they traded for him last season, but he really hasn't seen the court this season, as well as Bones Highland's, where he sporadically played here and there. But in the small sample size minutes he's played this year, 7.2 points a game, 1.2 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 1.6 threes, and 39% from the field. To the Hawks, they got a lot of draft picks today. The pick swaps, 5 second-rounders between the 2 trades, is this Atlanta Hawk team. But in terms of fantasy basketball, man, and Bones Highland, I just don't see him carving out enough of a role with this Atlanta Hawk team, even though obviously they traded Hunter and Bogdanovic. But I think Caris LeVert will fit in well, and man, he'll get some sporadic minutes here and there in this lineup. But in terms of 10, 12 team fantasy leagues, they won't have value. But Bogdanovic, I like the landing spot in Los Angeles, where he's going to be that 3rd or 4th option, and defenses are going to zero in still, obviously, on James Harden, Kawhi Leonard when he plays, even Norman Powell, who's having a big year. For Bogdan Bogdanovic, traded to the Los Angeles Clippers, and we'll see if he can help this Clipper team make a better push into the playoffs and get his numbers up for the remainder of the 2025 season.